When the media convicts people in the court of public opinion, it's easy to take any normal thing that any human being does and make it creepy and eerie because we already know they're a killer. So if they do everything like you and I do, it's not proof that maybe we should re-examine it and say, maybe they didn't do it. No, instead we can say, oh my God, look how creepy it is that a stone cold killer acts just like one of us. Let's play devil's advocates for a moment with two stories that came out about Tyler Robinson after the shooting of Charlie Kirk, allegedly, and Bryan Kohberger after the killing of the Idaho Four, allegedly. And I'll get into the details. The devil is in the details. Now, here's an example of mainstream media. If you want to call New York Post mainstream media and the Sun mainstream media, they just happen to sensationalize it a little bit more. And so I want to use theirs because I'm using their examples here just to illustrate a point, even though this kind of same thing is said on Fox and CNN and every other news station as well. It's just that these guys do it to the nth degree. And I want to show you how crazy this is. So Tyler Robinson, who has not even stepped into a courtroom for the shooting of Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson is seen doing something horrifically creepy, pumping gas. Holy shit. Imagine this. Tyler Robinson pumped gas after shooting Charlie Kirk. And this is very, very creepy and shocking, disturbing footage. I want you to hold on. This is now, again, I'm being a little tongue in cheek because this is exactly how the Sun, or sorry, how the New York Post posts it. And when we get to Bryan Kohberger's infamous Costco, oh my God, how creepy is that video? Let's break this down for a minute and play devil's advocates for just a second. I just want to make a point here. Let's start with the Sun article from the Charlie Kirk assassination. Remember, Tyler Robinson, we know is the killer. We saw him on TV. That's what they say. And therefore, before he's even stepped foot in a courtroom, screw everybody who has alternate theories about who actually did the shooting. It is this guy. We know it is. And so therefore, here comes this shocking and creepy video of Tyler Robinson getting gas. That is straight up horror film kind of stuff. Now check this out. Killer caught. Moment Charlie Kirk assassin Tyler Robinson calmly fills up his car at a gas station a day after horror shooting. Holy shit. Can you believe that, people? Tyler Robinson just calmly pumps his gas after a horrific shooting. That's what this is going to tell you. So this shocking moment, Charlie Kirk's suspected killer, Tyler Robinson, casually fills up his car at a gas station just a day after the shooting. And here we have it up in the upper corner. You can see, look at this. I'm going to highlight. This is some shocking footage. Please be careful when you watch this. Viewer discretion is advised. This is a man pulling up to a gas station and getting out and pumping his, oh shit. Hold on, here it comes. Oh my God, there he is, Tyler Robinson. And look at how calm that guy is. He just pulls out his wallet like that. And holy shit. And he reached for the pump. He just reached for a pump like a normal person. And he has the audacity after killing Charlie Kirk. He's just gonna pump gas. Holy shit. So yeah, we could sit here for a really long time, but it's probably a little too disturbing to watch. This man creepily pumps gas like a normal person. Footage shows Robinson, 22, nonchalantly fueling up at the Utah spot, seemingly unfazed by the previous day's horror event. How could he do that? How could he do that? Well, in a devil's advocate's world, how about let's not forget that he hasn't even freaking had one day in court. But he's already been convicted. He is the killer. We know he's the killer. And now, how creepy and eerie is it that man just pumped gas? Holy shit. How about we stop for a second and ask, pumping gas is a normal routine. Why are we micromanaging and microanalyzing every movement of somebody after an event and saying, oh, that's how a killer moves? That's how a killer pumps his gas? And now I realize we're in a 20. Look at this. We got some, by the way, disturbing photos here. Blown up picture. There he is, really, really close, pumping gas. Please have your children go to the other room. This is very disturbing stuff. Here, oh my God. I think here he might be looking at his cell phone while getting glass. That arrogant bastard. He's looking at his cell phone. Well, we know he's guilty. So what is he doing? Now, in the unearthed video, this has been great detective work. An unearthed video, Robinson, moments after the horror attack, he is captured on film calmly filling up his car, dressed in a crimson t-shirt and his Dodge Chargers cap. The video obtained by Fox News. good detective work, shows the alleged killer pulling a nozzle from the pump and placing it in his car. Oh my God, dude. He fucking pulled a nozzle from the gas pump and put it in his car. Seemingly unperturbed by the devastating shooting, he then returns the nozzle to the pump before heading off. The audacity of that mother sticker. He put the pump back in the gas tank, or the freaking, holy shit. I can't even believe what's happening here. The bizarre, that is fucking, I have to admit, totally bizarre. The bizarre footage. That guy freaking pumped gas. The bizarre footage was retrieved after an unnamed person alerted police. Holy shit, police! Guy's pumping gas. Let's go. After spotting Robinson at the Maverick gas station just moments after the attack. So just moments after the attack, everybody in America didn't know who the shooter was, but somebody at a gas station knew and said, oh, this creepy guy's pumping gas. Could be the shooter. And I guess where I'm going with this is, I hope to God I'm not the only one who's like, what are we doing in America that creepy, eerie footage is him pumping gas? Creepy, eerie footage. Look at how he calmly does it. Playing devil's advocates for just a second. What if he didn't? What if he didn't? I know it's impossible for you to imagine, but what if he didn't shoot Charlie Kirk? And what if he didn't do it? Then would pumping gas be so creepy and eerie? And even if he did kill Charlie Kirk, is pumping gas so creepy and eerie? Do you think that a person who kills somebody never does anything? Oh my God, here he is drinking a glass of water like nothing happened. Yes, people go on. They're going to drink water. If you're a shooter, you're probably going to get water. You might go to Dairy Queen and get a blizzard. Oh my, creepy moment. The killer goes to Dairy Queen and gets a blizzard after the shooting. Or before the the point being is that when we sensationalize using words like shocking footage, eerie, how he calmly and nonchalantly pumped his gas and somebody had to call police. This guy's fucking pumping gas. You can see him put the pump back into the freaking hanger on the fucking, I don't even know what I'm trying to say about the gas pump. He hung it back up. That's some creepy shit. Now, Kohberger, little different situation in the Kohberger situation, right? Because in the Kohberger situation, this video surfaced after Bryan Kohberger pled guilty. So it's a little different, but it's the same thing that I want to point out. Now that we know he's a killer because he's pled guilty, now we can say definitively how creepy is the moment that he went to Costco. Let's accentuate for a moment. Eerie video shows Bryan Kohberger calmly shopping just hours after butchering 4 students. So again, how eerie is it? Because everyone in America micro-analyzed this video of Bryan Kohberger walking into a Costco. Is that how a killer walks? He just slaughtered 4 people. Look at the way he walks. He looks like every single one of us. No shit. Maybe for a moment, can you consider the possibility that what if he didn't do it and that's why he looks like everybody else? Or maybe you can ask yourself the dumbass question of why you think somebody that killed somebody suddenly has to walk different, talk different, act different, or they're creepy because they look like everybody else. This kind of shit is making me insane this morning. All right, so startling new video shows the cold-blooded killer Bryan Kohberger casually trying to shop. Look at this. Cold-blooded killer casually trying to shop at Costco just after he murdered 4 University of Idaho students. Kohberger was seen in a green button-up shirt, dark pants, and sneakers as he calmly chatted to a greeter at the members-only supermarket in Clarkston, Washington, about 30 miles from where he had just murdered 4 students in their off-campus home. How creepy is it that he's calm? He's acting like every fucking one of us. So a person who acts like the rest of us, now all of a sudden, because we know he's guilty, and in this case, to be fair, he had already pled guilty. In Tyler Robinson's case, he hasn't even stepped into the courtroom. I think he might have stood silent as Kohberger did. The point being is that he hasn't pled guilty, but America has him guilty. And so therefore, when they calmly do everything like the rest of us, that is signs that they are creepy and should be convicted. He sips water from a bottle, mostly keeping his left hand in his pants pocket, the hand that was wounded after he swung the murder weapon hours earlier. That shit, please. Anyways, I'm not even going to go down that one. The footage first obtained by podcaster Gray Hughes also shows the twisted killer going to a coffee shop and an Albertson supermarket the same day as the murders. Another clip shows him in a white Elantra. So, oh my God, he got coffee. That is creepy shit. Creepy. He's kind of a clueless type of person. Who he was told News Nation's Ashley Banfield on Thursday, especially as he appeared to be turned away from Costco. It's pretty strange that he would go into a Costco without a card or something and think that he can go and buy a drink. So how creepy is it that he just thought he could walk into a Costco without a card and gets turned away at the door because he's just not a Costco member or something like that. Hughes said that he was shocked at how casual Kohberger appears, just like an ordinary day. Oh, freaking my God. Is this where we have come? Convicting people because they act like normal people, instead of saying maybe they act like normal people because they are normal people and didn't do what you said. But no, in America, we know what they did. Therefore, if they act like the rest of us, it is creepy and eerie because they should be stone cold killer, and killers shouldn't look like the rest of us. So it is a dichotomy to the mind that these killers look exactly like us. So I just wanted to leave that food for thought today. I woke up this morning, I decided, okay, that pisses me off enough that I wanted to leave a little bit of a hot take. My thought for the day: how about in America, we don't act and like doing things like the rest of us means that you're guilty, because it only makes you guilty if you've been accused of something and convicted in the court of public opinion before you've ever stepped in foot of a trial.